what's happening? Big K busy. We had to talk real quick, you heard me? So anyways, in any days, let's have this little conversation. But we got some more, well, not necessarily more information. I've been covering this whole, was I doing YouTube around the time? Either a year after the year beforehand. As y'all know, I'm a big Nipsey Hussle fan. I think he meant a lot to people and I know a lot of people gonna be like, oh, he's not the best role model. Yes, he has done some shit. I'm not absolving him of that, but at the same time, just what he was preaching on entrepreneurship, like what he was trying to do for the community, I did respect it. That's why, and just shit like the marathon continues, just motivation, like hustle motivation, like generally. So I do fuck with him and what he was trying to do and what he was trying to build as a brand. Of course, shout out Black Sam as well. Right, sorry, I got bit by a mosquito on my knuckle. My shit been itching. But anyways, with that being said, there was a lot of speculation that Big U might have been involved in the murder of Nipsey Hussle, and they're saying that they had beef and this, that, and the third. They had some level of strife and yada yada yada. It could have led to, you know, the whole thing with, I forgot dude's name at this point, but the snitch who did what he did to Nipsey, or I guess the proclaimed snitch. I forgot. Eric Holder? I think that was his name. Anyways, fast forward to 2026. Apparently now, because Big U got locked up for like some gang affiliations. Basically, he said he was money laundering using like city money and like to fund organized crimes or whatever. You know, RICO, this, that, and the third. He gets locked up. They're going through the trial, this, that, and the third. Just like an update about it. And basically, now we're getting a report that Big U reportedly wanted revenge after Nipsey Hussle diss track. So I don't know if Nipsey Hussle dissed him or there was a Nipsey Hussle diss track that he wasn't feeling. So we're going to get into this. Of course, we've heard like thoughts of Whack 100s talking about this case and their friendship, and they just had beef, which made no sense. But anyways, you know, I'm not from LA, so I don't know exactly everything that would happen. But anyways, Big U reportedly took Nipsey Hussle's diss track personally. Okay, so they're saying Nipsey Hussle dissed him, because basically the theory is around the time, you know, Victory Lap was on, Nipsey was doing his thing. There was some distance between Nipsey and Big U. This could have been beef or whatever have you, or some business shit. We don't exactly know. Some shit went awry, allegedly, and potentially that could have been the motive. I believe, who was it? Like Loose Cannon and them boys was on No Jumper saying that, yeah, this and that was happening. That nigga, hey, yeah, man. See, that's another reason I look at Adam 22 like, nigga, your channel has become like some gang shit, because you have a lot of these gang niggas who work for you. I feel like saying some shit that us as the general public shouldn't really know. Yes, we know a lot of these rappers are gang affiliated, but we shouldn't know that niggas was plotting, allegedly plotting this and it's like, nigga, what? But anyways, Big U's trial is expected to begin next year, and his case has revealed a lot about Los Angeles underworld. His efforts in music and as a community leader are well documented, though it is the alleged connection to the Los Angeles gangs that has made him a bit of a controversial figure. Listen, like I said, LA, y'all niggas gang bang like it's religion out there. A lot of niggas knew Big U was affiliated with the Crips. Nigga, I did not know Big U like that, but I knew his affiliation. His name ring bells. Then we're not gonna act like, again, what he was doing for the community, the good aspects, I'm not gonna take that away from him, but like, your name ring bells, big dog. Like, again, people can change. I'm a proponent of that. People could change. They can better themselves, but at the same time, your name was ringing bells. His relationship with Nipsey Hussle specifically has been a point of contention, especially since Big U was once the rapper's mentor before things went awry, I guess, or soured. As All Hip Hop notes, the Los Angeles Times revealed Los Angeles Times revealed the moment when their relationship took a turn. The alliance reportedly unraveled after a disagreement involving recording equipment. It can't be about recording equipment. Anyways, federal court filings describe the dispute as escalating beyond a simple business disagreement, with Hussle responding through music by releasing the diss track You Don't Got a Clue, which fueled tension between the two. Prosecutors allege Big U viewed the song as a personal attack. According to the indictment, he attempted to confront Hussle over the perceived disrespect, but the encounter never escalated after Hussle's brother Black Sam intervened and prevented a face-to-face conversation. The Los Angeles Times report They didn't just focus on Big U's issues with Nipsey Hussle. It ultimately detailed a pattern of intimidation on his part. In one instance, okay, so this is where they talk about the Future situation. I'm going to gloss over it a bit because we're going to talk about it in a separate video because Future responded to this. So I'm going to give you a little cliff notes. Basically, allegedly, Future old Trick Money, Trick from Detroit, Mr. No Fly Zone. Yes, Trick, him. So anyways, Future old Trick Money for some shit. I forgot what the fuck was happening. So Brentley Wack 100 and Big U, there was some airport, I don't know if it was LA or whatever. And then they see Future, they're like, hey, that's old boy. And Future was allegedly with Sierra. Hey, that's old boy. So then they try to run down on him at the airport. Future running through the airport, Lee Sierra. So Big U and Wack 100 is chasing him. And it's crazy because Future, you must be doing hella drugs. Because you got Big U and Wack 100. I ain't saying them niggas can't run. But there's some bigger niggas. You more lean. You should be able to outdash these niggas. Anyways, they run. This is Wack 100 telling the story, by the way. I believe it was on the Adam and Wack podcast. He does on No Jumper, just a regular No Jumper episode. Anyways, he running. They chasing him. It get to the point where Future, you see, like, when the plane's there, they have their little thing to connect to the plane, that little thingy. Anyway, so he over there. The plane ain't even there. Like, bro could just drop off and die, like, at this point. But anyways, he over there. He chilling. The walkway, whatever the fuck it's called. So he chilling. And then Future allegedly throws a phone to Wack, and it's Stunner, a.k.a. Baby. And then Wack was like, hey, he owed Trick money this damn third. And then Baby like, hey, listen, I got business with Future. Leave Future alone. I'm going to get on the phone with Trick. I'm going to handle that. Leave Future alone. And Wack 100 say, hey, next day, hey, Trick got his money. So again, we're going to talk about it in another video. But yeah, they talked about that situation. Big U was accused of maintaining influence through intimidation and violence, including allegations of witness tampering. Big U and 6 co-defendants are currently scheduled to stand trial in February 2027. We will keep you posted. Also, what's my nigga name? Is Brick Baby still locked up and Loose Cannon, they still locked up? I remember they got caught up around the same time Big U got locked up, or they was looking for Big U. They still locked up? I ain't gonna lie, bruh. LA niggas, bro, hey, listen. No shade. Y'all niggas live a different life. But there's just some things I just be looking at. Now, let's mostly focus on the Nipsey Hussle Big U aspect of this little story, article, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Again, maybe y'all just didn't work out business-wise. Yeah, y'all started out together business-wise. The diss track probably allegedly didn't help. I didn't even know he was talking about Big U on that song. But again, Big U wasn't a figure I was paying attention to. When you hear the diss tracks, you thinking about, the rappers. Niggas, you don't really know that he dissing on his block. You like, huh? You know what I'm saying? But now with the internet and the reach of the internet, you gonna know about these niggas, bro. It's like how we know about D-Rose and all these other niggas from Chicago who don't make music. They just really hitters. But we know about who they is. So it's just one of them situations where if it's just a business disagreement, I don't know how this went to some street shit, allegedly. Because I get y'all street niggas, y'all have principles, this, that, and the third. But even still, like, hey, in the street and in the streets is two different things. It sounds good on the lyric, on the song. I'm not in the street, I'm in the streets. It sounds great. It sounds cool. But, like, we got to understand, like, you ain't dealing with niggas with Tex, Max, Glocks, Blicks, and all that. You dealing with niggas with a suit and tie, in dress pants, blazers, and all this and that. And that's not how it go over there. See, you want it one way, but actually it's the other way. I fucked up the quote, but that was essentially what happened in The Wire. Exactly. But anyways, we're here to talk about it again. With Big U, a lot of this is coming up, and there's already been allegations that you had something to do with Nipsey Hussle's passing. So with this whole RICO thing and you having intimidation and all this, I'm not surprised they're trying to link this as well. I want to know if they're going to subpoena Wack 100 or Cole. Hey, or Adam 22 No Joe, whoever it is. Hey, they got to subpoena some of these niggas at this point. Because a lot of that, like Nipsey Hussle shit and Big U beef, I heard that from No Jumper. I'm not snitching on them boys, but hey, them videos is on your YouTube, gang. Y'all put it out there. So it's not snitching if, hey, these niggas can pull that shit. I forgot who it was. I don't know if it was the Yella Beezy MO3 case that they said, oh, we're going to use the DJ Vlad interview. At some point, if you got that shit out there and you was telling your tales, bro, You can't act like them shit's tall tales. Now they using it in a court case for proof. Now you just gotta sit there like, damn, I shouldn't have said that. But it's too late now. Anyways, man, that's really all I gotta say. I've been rambling for too long. You already know what it is. KB's. I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? Friendly Neighborhood K.A. signing off for today, and I'm gone doing my thing. Shalom, Zoom, peace, y'all, L's gang, like, subscribe, hype, do all that. I'm gone. Aye.